I did Food Fight the novelization before. That was fun. Everybody loved it. Got fucking 4 fucking likes on YouTube. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. 4 likes. Yeah. It fucking rocks. So yeah, and in lieu of that success, I think the next thing I'm going to be reading is another movie novelization where I do all the voices of all the characters. And what is that movie? It's Howard the Duck. The George Lucas / Marvel picture. Yes, Howard the Duck is a novel. Howard the Duck is a Marvel character. He's a Marvel character is what I meant to say. Howard the Duck is a Marvel property. I got a Howard Harvey. His name is Howard. I've got a Howard the Duck comic book somewhere here. I don't know where. Might be in the bathroom. I think it's in the bathroom. Sorry. Oh, God. I think it's in the bathroom. The Howard the Duck comic book is in the bathroom, I think. I do remember I read it in the bathroom a lot. The Howard the Duck comic book. It was a Civil War Howard. It wasn't just Howard the Duck. It also had other interludes, if you will, from the Civil War saga Marvel comics that was going on in, I think, the mid to early 2000s, if you'll remember. They did a little bit of it in the movies, if you're only familiar with Marvel from the movies. But they kind of half-assed it. Because in the fucking comics version, superheroes died, okay? There was blood on the ground. It was a real civil war, I'll have you know, okay? It was a bloody battle from which some did not return, okay? It wasn't like it was in the movies. The movies make it seem like everybody was okay in the end, but I'll have you know I was there and I saw what really happened. People died. People died horribly. Barfing of blood. Screaming in agony for mercy. Some of it was violent. I think Goliath got killed, and of course they killed the black superhero. You know they're gonna do that. It's fucked up. It's extremely fucked up. I'm sorry to say, but it's true. It's very, very true. Gladiator, I think his name was. He's a guy who could get big, like fucking Henry Pym, Ant-Man, and Yellow Jacket, also, and he died though. He was, I think, disemboweled. It was quite gory, if I remember. I think another one of those comics had Wolverine in it, and that one was pretty good. That Civil War comic with Wolverine was pretty good, because he's going apeshit, man. He's fucking decapitating people and fucking come to Biddy. That's my fucking Wolverine. I get to see the Deadpool Wolverine movie. I'd like to watch it with my mom soon. She's been saying, when are we going to watch Deadpool and Wolverine? Yeah, my mom's pretty damn cool. She's hassling my ass to watch Deadpool and Wolverine. We'll watch it soon, though. But I think he gets real choppy in that, and that sounds like a good old time, because it's really frustrating in the X-Men movies, because you know, Wolverine's a cool guy. Let's just talk about Wolverine for a minute. Wolverine rules. Like, let me show you something. Let me show you an example of how much I like Wolverine, so I can illustrate my point. I'll use visual aids using the video game universe. Using virtual visual aids, I'll demonstrate how much I love Wolverine to everybody on the internet. Here we go. Watch this shit. This is what I'm talking about, people. This is what I'm talking about. I don't mean to get on one again, and I'm sorry to say that I'm about to get on one. But, you know, Twitch is weird, and sometimes it's just like a fucking annoying and boring thing. And I'm like, you know, I don't know if I get this shit, but I'm like, I'm gonna turn this shit around. Alright? I'm the fucking sea of change and the wave of change that Twitch has been waiting for so damn long. They haven't even known how long it's been. And this is an example of that, using the visual aids to demonstrate the conversational points I'm making extemporaneously. Here we go. So, this is how much I like Wolverine. I'm a kid from the 90s. I'm almost fucking 40 years old. I'm playing Fortnite. Okay. I think I vomited a little bit. Give me a second. I just barfed Coke on my hand. That's live TV for you, folks. Sometimes it gets real nasty out there. Sometimes you think you're gonna barf, burp, but you barf instead. And it's very embarrassing. But the show must go on. The show must go on, indeed. Oh my. I think I'll stick with the Fresca or the filtered tap water. I'm almost 40 years old. Sorry about that. I'm almost 40 years old. I was born in the late 80s. And I loved the X-Men cartoon. And I loved Wolverine. He was so damn cool. He was such a fucking badass. He was a superhero I'd always been waiting for my whole life. But I didn't realize how violent Wolverine is. And it makes sense. He has swords for hands. And he can't be destroyed. They call him the living weapon. He's the best at what he does. And what he does isn't very nice. Alright? So when I was reading the Wolverine comics later on, I didn't realize how fucking insanely violent Wolverine is. Like, he's fucking killing people all goddamn day long. Like, just chopping people to pieces left and right. He's just like, he's like as much of a murderer as like the Punisher. He's like he's got like an enormous body count, and he kills people in spectacularly violent ways. It's crazy. Like, I love it. It's just that when you're watching the X-Men cartoon, and that's your introduction to the X-Men universe, like my introduction to superheroes, like I had a weird introduction to it. It was like cartoons and trading cards. I loved collecting superhero trading cards when I was a kid. And then I read the comics later on as like a teenager and shit. And like a younger adult, not younger adult. What's it like? A tween? when I was a tween, I was reading the X-Men comics, and I was just like, oh, this shit's like a lot more intense than I realized from just looking at trading cards and action figures in the cartoon on Fox. I don't remember, but yeah, Wolverine be killing people like crazy. He's just chopping them to pieces all day long, and in the movies, it was kind of frustrating that they, kind of went back to that neutered version of Wolverine, because the thing that really sucks in that is like when he's like Hugh Jackman, he'll fucking like rush at a guy and go like, ah, and then stab him in the chest like that, like, ah, and then like just push him into the wall and go, ah, and then pull his claws and go, ah, and then go, ah, and then he starts running around going, ah, but they don't show him get chopped to pieces. He just fucking stabs them, and like it's like an old samurai movie where they fucking chop him with guys and goes, but there's no chop on him, In real life, that guy gets fucking arm hacked off at the shoulder, It'd be fucking horrifying, and that's what Wolverine's doing all goddamn day in the comics. Anyway, that's how much to tell you I like Wolverine, and this is how to show you how much I like Wolverine, because I like Wolverine so much that I want the fucking normal-ass Wolverine skin, and I check on this thing like a fucking loser every fucking goddamn fucking day to see if there's a fucking Wolverine skin on here that I've seen where it's just a cool fucking Wolverine with the black mask and the fucking shoulder pads and the fucking sleeveless arms. What the fuck is this? That he has fucking sleeves? What the fuck is this? This is so fucking close to being cool, but he has sleeves. It's fucked up, and they should have a version where he doesn't have the sleeves. I'm okay with the mask being blue and kind of like too big or whatever. I know it's based off of the movie costume, okay? I haven't seen the fucking movie yet, but I guess it's from the fucking movie costume from Deadpool versus Wolverine, okay? And I don't like it for those reasons, okay? I want it to be the Wolverine that I know and love, okay? And I know and love this Wolverine too, and he got up to some nasty jazz, as you know, I'm sure. This Wolverine went ballistic, but it's not... He doesn't usually look like this, This isn't his normal costume. He only looked like this for a very brief while. And this one's just kind of wrong. But despite that, I'm so fucking desperate for Wolverine that I got these freaking Wolverine guys anyway. It's fucking pathetic. And I just want you to know how much I love Wolverine and how and what pathetic, desperate depths that love for Wolverine has brought me to. And isn't it brave that I'm willing to admit that on live camera? I think so. I'll even play as the banana guy because he's got this fucking cool old school brown and yellow Wolverine costume. It rocks. Even though it's a banana, it fucking rocks. It's sad. It's sad what I'll put up with for even just the, slightest bit of anything.